Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about what's people's first impression of you, okay? So we're going to be using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot for the card selections. So what's people's first impression of you? What's people's first impression of you? So pile number one, we have the Ten of Cups. Pile number two, we have the Page of Wands. And pile number three, we have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So pile number one, Ten of Cups. Pile number two, Page of Wands. And pile number three, Seven of Pentacles, okay? So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamp in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi pile one, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number one, you picked the Ten of Cups. So this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number one, if you would like to know the decks that I'm using today, I'll be listing them in the description box below, okay? So let's get started. My pile number one, what's people's first impression of you? So what I'm getting here with the Ten of Cups is that people's impression of you is that you're very happy, okay? You have a happy disposition to you. And for some of them, like their first impression is that you come from a very well-off family, a stable home with the Ten of Cups. Like I feel like your manners, you're well-mannered. So we have the Seven of Cups. What's people's first impression of you? We have Nine of Wands in reverse. What's people's first impression of you? We have the High Priestess. What's people's first impression of you? We have the Two Cups. And we have the Four of Pentacles, okay? Sorry about that, guys. So what I'm getting here with all these cards is that people's first impression of you is that you're very mysterious, okay? Okay, like very alluring with the High Priestess. We have the Seven of Cups, like you have a lot of option when it comes to love, or you even have a lot of option when it comes to work. Like I'm getting like people feel like you're lucky because you didn't have, like, they feel their impression of you is that you never struggled to get what you want. It comes to you easily and naturally with the Nine of Wands in reverse, okay? And that you would make a great partner with the Two of Cups. Some people's impression of you is that you're already married, because the Ten of Cups could represent family, that you have children, or that you're in a well-established relationship, okay, long-term relationship, and that you're very reserved with the Four of Pentacles, like you mind your business. Okay, you're not all up in the mix. This is what I just heard. This is how people, like, first impression of you. So what's people's first impression of you, my pal number one? Yeah, you see we have the Hermit, Virgo energy that you keep to yourself, okay? And we have the Justice card, Libra, okay? That you're well balanced, that you're fair in your dealing, you're cooperative, You work well with others, but that you are solo dolo with the Hermit. You like to keep yourself, like you're very quiet, reserved nature, but like their first impression of you as well is that you're wise beyond your years with the Hermit and the High Priestess. A lot of mystery to you. Like their first impression as there's more to you that meets the eyes. What's people's first impression of you, my pal number one? We have the Star. It fell in reverse, but it came out. When it came out, it was upright. So I'm getting with the Star is that you're maybe very popular, like you know a lot of people. With the Star, yeah, we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So truth, this is people's first impression of you. You have a healing energy to you as well with the Star. What's people's first impression of you? We have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? That you are somebody who is patient here. Yeah, you like to take the time. You don't allow people in out of nowhere. Like you like to take the time to vet out people. With the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, you see Six of Wands. This is how people's first impression is that like you're very popular, or that you're highly celebrated, that you're successful, okay, that you are in a prestigious position with the Six of Wands. Like there's something about your style, there's something about how like you carry yourself that gives people the impression that you are. I also heard high maintenance. So maybe you get your nails done, your hair is always did, okay? You look fresh, you smell good, expensive cologne or expensive perfume, okay? You wear like beautiful jewelries, okay? Wow, the Ace of Swords came out. It's the truth. That's people's first impression of you, that you're high maintenance, but you do the main thing. It's not somebody else doing it for you. You're able to afford these things, okay? You're able to afford this lifestyle. With the Ace of Swords, what's people's first impression of you? Yeah, we have the Six of Swords, that you're foreign. You're not from around like the town, like wherever you're from. People like that's their impression of you, that you're from a different country or you're from a different city. There's something different about you with the Six of Swords, okay? Yeah, we have the Page of Wands, that you're highly creative. Okay, that's people's first impression of you, that you're exciting. Like if they were to get to know you on a deeper level, they feel like you would be somebody very fun to be around, that you live a colorful lifestyle. Because like I said, you're reserved, right? So they don't really like, you have like a strong barrier, so they can't really talk to you, but that's their impression of you. Like if they were to talk to you, get to know you on a deeper level, they feel like you would be very exciting. Like you're good news, okay? Fun to be around. What's people's first impression of you, my pal number one? What's people's first impression of you? You see, the Knight of Wands is here. That's just to confirm it. Adventurous spirit, okay? This is people's first impression of you, or that you get a lot of attention with the Knight of Wands. Very attractive. Wow, King of Wands, a lot of fire. So you could be a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag. You could have that in your chart, don't have to. But definitely that you're very fiery. This is people's first impression of you. And not only that, with the King of Wands, that you are a leader. This is why I was getting the Six of Wands, like people respect you. That's people's first impression of you, that you're passionate, that you're a go-getter. This is why you keep to yourself. What's people's first impression of you? That you're generous with the Six of Pentacles. That you have a generous spirit. Like maybe people seeing you giving out to the homeless while nobody, like you thought nobody was looking, but people were paying attention to that. What's people's first impression of you? The Star again. The nice popularity. That you're well known in your city, or you're just somebody who's well known, or that you are influential as well. We have the Ten of Cups again. Yeah, that you're happy, that you come from a happy home or stable home. What's people's first impression of you? Wow, you see, King of Pentacles, stability. Okay, a provider. This is people's first impression of you, that you are a provider, that you're stable, that you're reliable, trustworthy. Okay, this is why we have the Virgo energy with the Hermit. What's people's first impression of you, my pal, number one? We have the Two of Swords. Okay, that you take your time before you make a decision, because the Two of Swords could represent having two options, multiple options, and being a stalemate. So you take your time before you make a decision. And we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is like somebody who's patient, who likes to wait before it makes a move. What's people's first impression of you, my pal, number one? What's people's first impression of you? Wow, Queen of Wands. This is what I was getting. Like, some people feel like you are married or you're already in a relationship, that you're already taken, there's no way that you're single. Okay, that's people's first impression of you. That's why I feel like some people don't approach you, because they think that you're already in a relationship, because we have the Two of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the King and the Queen of Wands. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. A lot of fire, that you know where you're going. You have a plan for your future. This is people's first impression of you, that you're definitely a go-getter. Like, even I feel like the way you walk, maybe you walk with purpose. When you walk in the streets, you're always focused on where you're going. You're not just, when you walk, it doesn't look like you're just wandering, or, you know, your mind's in the cloud. It's like when you walk, it's like with confidence, and it's like, I'm going somewhere. I have something to do. I have a plan for my life. This is how people view you. This is their first impression of you. Okay, this is like random people in the streets watching you, just like at first glance. Okay, what's people's first impression of you, my pal, number one? Didn't I say Eight of Pentacles? That you're skilled. This is what I was getting. Like, you know where you're going, you know where you're headed in life. But this is people's first impression of you, that you're very talented at what you do. You are a master at your craft. Okay, and we have the King of Pentacles. What's people's first impression of you, my pal, number one? What's people's first impression of you, my pal, number one? We have the Five of Cups. What's people's first impression of you? I feel like people's impression of you with the Five of Cups is that you've been disappointed before in life. And the reason why you're like so focused on your work is because you don't have time for nonsense, okay? With the Five of Cups, like, you don't have time for like heartbreak. You don't have time for BS. This is what I'm getting here. This is people's first impression of you, is that you've been hurt in the past. This is why you're a little bit closed off. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You see a couple again, a pair. People really feel like you are married, like you are a wife, or a wife and a mother, or a husband and a father. Okay, what's people's first impression of you? We have Justice, Libra energy again. What's people's first impression of you? What is this card? Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Now it's upright. So with the Ten of Wands is like somebody who has a lot of responsibilities, and we have the Six of Wands again. So definitely with the Ten of Wands, they feel like you have, like, you may be like a business owner, okay, or a judge or lawyer, some sort of high prestigious position, okay, like doctor, okay, like just like those positions that people deem prestigious. This is what people like first impression of you, that you've been through a lot regarding work. I'm getting with the Nine of Wands. You've been through a lot. You worked really hard to get to the position that you are now, because we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you worked hard. Like, the respect that you have right now, you earned it. We have the Fool, that you are a risk taker. That's people's first impression, because we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, you take risk, but it's calculated risk. Okay, what's people's first impression of you, my pal, number one? King of Pentacles, I'm telling you, this is why we have the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. You have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of responsibilities. So this is why some people think that you have a family and you are a business owner. You are like definitely like either a business owner, high prestigious position. Okay, you're reliable, trustworthy with the King of Pentacles, that you are financially stable. This is people's first impression of you. Maybe the way you like, yeah, you see Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The way you carry yourself, there's something about it that gives the people the impression that you are prestigious, high maintenance. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. What's people's first impression of my pile number 1, Spirit? 1 card. Yes, Chariot. Didn't I say you are a go-getter with a Chariot? You have strong will. You know where you're going. You're passionate. You're driven. This is why I said the way you walk with purpose. In the streets, I'm really getting these people in the street when they see you, okay? I feel like even when you walk, people move, step aside to let you pass without having, like, you don't have to say anything. They just feel your energy and they just move because they could sense that you have a purpose, that you're going somewhere. There's somewhere you need to be at this very moment. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pile number 1. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 2, you picked the Page of Wands. So this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 2, if you would like to know the decks that I'm using today, I'll be listing them in the description box below, okay? So let's get started. My pile number 2. What's people's first impression of you? I'm getting with the Page of Wands is that you're very fun. This is people's first impression of you, that you're fun, that you're highly creative. What's people's first impression of you? We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, very intelligent. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You're slow to make a move, but you're meticulous in your approach, okay? Slow and steady. Taurus energy. What's people's first impression of you? What's people's first? We have, wow, okay, we have the 10 of Cups. Sorry, what am I saying? The 10 of Cups, sorry. The Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Knight of Wands, okay? Adventurous, but you like to take your time, okay? So you're still adventurous in a sense that you don't mind going on an adventure, but you're not foolish when you make a decision, okay? You think things through, you plan things ahead. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is people's first impression of you, that you have a lot of self-love. With the Ace of Cups, it's healthy self-love, okay? Because the way you carry yourself and the way you treat people, their first impression when they meet you is very pleasant, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune. People feel like you're very lucky. Yeah, you have a pleasant, youthful energy to you with the Knight of Cups. We have a lot of knights here. So very youthful energy. Okay, very charming. This is people's first impression of you. What's people's first impression of you, my pile number 2? Ooh, we have the Emperor. And the Devil. Ooh, seductive. You have a seductive nature to you. I know when they come together it could mean like narcissistic, but I'm not getting that vibe. I'm getting more like seductive nature to you with the Devil, and the Emperor like a strong presence. So I feel like some people are intimidated by you because you're very attractive too. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Some people's first impression of you could be like you're a workaholic, because we have the devil and the 8 of Pentacles beside each other. Yeah, and then we have the Emperor, boss. So definitely workaholic. Some people are intimidated by your presence when they first meet you, okay? Some people feel like you could be mean because you come off as like very not cold, but stern. Okay, that's people's first impression of you. But once they get to know you, they see that you're not like that, because you have a lot of self-love, okay? Like, I feel like some people feel like they're like, the reason why they're intimidated by you, I'm getting also, is because you have a lot to offer. And like, you actually, like, what you say is who you really are. So you, like, your word is bound, like you're a person of your word. And I'm getting here that some people, it's intimidated to them that you actually are who you really say you are. You're not pretending, you know, it's not a front. So it makes people feel on edge. Like the people that are fake, they don't really like to be around you. We have the Magician. So the Magician is a master manifester. So this is people's first impression of you, that you manifested your life. This is why we have the 10. I keep saying the 10 of Cups, but it's the Wheel of Fortune, because I feel like it's because it's beside the Ace of Cups. But with the Wheel of Fortune, you have a lot of luck. So people feel like you're lucky because you've manifested the life that you have right now. You are abundant, okay? Your lifestyle. With the 9 of Pentacles, that you're single. That's people's first impression of you, that you're single and abundant. Okay, that you have a beautiful lifestyle that you're able to do for yourself. But I'm really getting like you're very attractive here with the Devil. Seductive. People are seduced by you, by the way you speak, I'm getting. Like if you're a man watching, you have a powerful voice or very charming voice. The same thing for the women, very sexy voice. Okay, that's people's first impression of you. What's people's first impression of you, my pal, number 2? We have the Hermit, that you're highly intelligent, that you take really good care of your body. Okay, that you're healthy, you're health conscious here. That's people's first impression of you. And I feel like this is the reason why they feel like you have a healthy self-love. We have the World here. So people's first impression of you is that maybe you may speak more than one language. Okay, polyglot. Guys, if I'm not saying it right, just don't make fun of me. Polyglot, I think. Polyglot. Guys, you know what I mean. The word that means like you speak more than one language. Like 3 and up. So what's people's first impression of you? Or that you're well traveled as well, okay? Because I feel like when they have a conversation with you, you know of different backgrounds, different cultures, okay? What's people's first impression of you? Okay, let me use this deck instead. What's people's first impression of you, my pal, number 2? What's people's first impression? Ooh, that you're a heartbreaker with the 3 swords. What's people's first impression of you? Wow, you see, it's the truth. Ace of Swords came out to confirm. Yeah, people feel like you're a heartbreaker. This is their first impression of you because you're very attractive. You have a lot of self-love. And like, I feel like some people are just intimidated by your presence and what you bring to the table. We have the King of Pentacles. Yeah. This is that earth energy. You're grounded. Is that Capricorn energy, okay? Because Capricorn is a strong sign, powerful sign. And Capricorn is very, like, money is very important to Capricorn because Capricorn likes to be a provider, okay? Not because he's greedy or anything like that. It's more like because of like being a provider, the father of the zodiac. So the father is a provider, okay? So what's people's first impression of you? What's people's first impression of you, my pal, number 2? Okay, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, so the 10 of Swords is not like always backstabbing or betraying. It's also like an ending. It's like a dry ending, cutthroat, okay? Some people feel like their first impression of you is that you're cutthroat, that you don't take no BS, okay? You're not scared to cut off people if they cross you. You don't care about like It's not like you don't care about their feelings, but you don't care about their excuse as to why they crossed you. You crossed me, that's it. Like, we don't have to go back and forth. You show me who you are, I believe you. This is like the people's impression of you, okay? They know not to cross you because they know if they do, you're not gonna mess with them anymore. We have the Knight of Pentacles again. Yeah, slow and steady energy, very earthy energy, pile number 2. And a mix of fire and earth. So you may have those 2 elements heavy in your chart. Yeah, as I say that, the Queen of Wands come out. Like, you're very fiery with the Queen of Wands. Very beautiful or handsome here. Or that you have, like I said, high self-esteem. That you're passionate. That's people's first impression of you. What's people's first impression of my pile number 2? What's people's first impression of my pile number 2? We have the Lovers, Gemini energy. That you would be a great partner, a great lover, because you're committed. You have a committed energy to you. What's people's first impression of my pile number 2? What's people's first impression? Wow, you see the Page of Wands again, that you're very exciting. Like, you're very fun to be around, okay? With the Page of Wands, like, yes, you're a very fun person to be around, okay? You're not boring, even though the Knight of Pentacles is here, where it's like slow and steady energy, very reserved energy, but they could sense that, you know, once you let your guard down, you're really a fun person. You're not boring, okay? It's not always about work with you. You're selective in who you allow in your world, okay? And this is like people's first impression of you, because we have the Lovers here, so very fun energy, and because we have the Devil, seductive here, like very seductive. Like, people cannot stop staring at you. I feel like when you're in the streets, people just stare at you, and sometimes you wonder why. It's because you're very seductive and you don't have to try. You have high sex appeal, okay? What's people's first impression of you? We have the Fool, Aries energy. What's people's first impression of you? We have the Knight of Pentacles 3 times. Yeah, that's slow and steady energy, okay? That you're reliable and trustworthy. You're meticulous in your approach, even the way you dress, down to the T, even your socks I'm getting, okay? Like, it's like everything matches, you know, the way you dress for the occasion. What's people's first impression of you? We have the Hermit. Yeah, you like to spend a lot of time alone, self-reflecting with the Hermit. Okay, wise beyond your years. Wow, we have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. You see, and this Devil is sexy. I'm telling you, this is people's first impression of you, that you're super attractive, tempting. What's people's first impression of my pile number 2? We have the Death card, Scorpio energy, that magnetic pole. Okay, I'm getting word, this makes sense why people find you intimidating, because you have Scorpio and you have Capricorn. Those 2 are intimidating sign because they're very strong, powerful. Their presence is felt, okay? Magnetic energy. What's people's first impression of my pile number 2? We have the Knight of Wands. Yes, that you get a lot of attention with the Knight of Wands. Okay, what's people's first impression of you? This is why I'm getting like the 3 of Swords, that you're a heartbreaker. Yeah, but you're probably not a heartbreaker, but this is people's first impression because of like your attractiveness. We have the Nine of Wands, that you've been through a lot in your life with the Nine of Wands. This is the reason why you are in the position that you have right now with the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. That boss energy that you have is because you've been through a lot in your world. What's people's first impression of you? We have the Page of Pentacles, that you're reserved. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles, you're friendly but reserved, okay? You don't really open up to people easily. You like to take your time. What's people's first impression of my pile number 2? What's people's first impression of my pile number 2, Spirit? We have the Knight of Swords, that you're quick, like sharp with your mind with the Knight of Swords. What's people's first impression of you? Sorry about that, guys. What's people's first impression of you? We have the Nine of Cups, that you live a life of abundance, that you get your wish fulfillment, that you have everything that you want, everything that you need with the Nine of Cups. And some people see you as wish fulfillment, everything that they want in a partner, that you are a go-getter, that you are attractive, okay? That you have a healthy amount of self-love, you're not conceited. But like I said earlier, the people that are fake are the ones that are intimidated by your presence, okay? Because they know that you are actually who you say you are. You're not pretending while they are. Maybe they pretend to be a boss, they pretend to be a leader while you are really stepping into that energy and you really are a boss. But I don't feel like you're cocky with it. I feel like you're humble, because we have the Hermit twice. So you're very humble about your position and how you got there, because it took you a long time with the Nine of Wands. It didn't happen overnight. Okay, you had to work really hard. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles. So it didn't come to you quickly. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pile number 2. Bye! Hi, pile 3. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot, back at you again with another video. So my pile number 3, you picked the Seven of Pentacles. So this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 3, if you would like to know the decks that I'm using today, I'll be listing them in the description box below, okay? So let's get started. What's people's first impression of you? My pile number 3. So what I'm getting here with the Seven of Pentacles is that you are somebody who is patient here, that you may be like an investment banker, that you're really good with money as well, okay? And I'm getting also a reserved nature with the Seven of Pentacles. So what's people's first impression of you? We have the Queen of Swords. Very intelligent. What's people's first impression of you? My pile number 3. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles again. Wow. Very patient here. Okay. You're not afraid of waiting on an investment. I'm really getting like you're really good with money. People could tell, okay, that you're frugal, I'm getting. Okay. What's people's first impression of you? You're really good at getting a discount, I just heard. You know how to, like a great negotiator, I'm getting. What's people's first impression of you? We have the Three of Cups. Okay, that you're very friendly. You may have a lot of friends, a healthy friendship, that you would make a great confidant. What's people's first impression of you? But like very friendly, okay? Yeah, generous with the Six of Pentacles. And loving. You see, this is where I was getting friendship. The Two of Cups is like partnership as well. So you would make a great partner. You're very collaborative, okay? Cooperative as well. With the Two of Cups, yeah, you would make a great partner. That's people's first impression of you. What's people's first impression of you? We have the Temperance, okay? Calm, cool, collected energy. Very wise as well. What's people's first impression of you, my pile number 3? We have the Sun, okay, Leo energy. We have 2 fire signs here. Sagittarius and Leo. Yeah, you have wow. You have a flamboyant energy to you with the sun. Very successful. Like you shine bright. That's people's first impression of you. That you're charmer with the Knight of Cups. Okay. Like you work well with others. This is why I was getting that friendly vibe. Okay. You know how to talk to people. We have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. You're a master manifester with the Magician. You're highly skilled as well. That's people's first impression of you. Wow, you see? 10 of Pentacles. That you're financially stable or abundant. That's why I feel like with the 6 of Pentacles, like they feel like you're generous. You give a lot of your time, your resources. That's people's first impression of you. I feel like also with the 10 of Pentacles, you build a business for yourself. You may be a CEO or you are on your way there. And also with the 10 of Pentacles, that you provide for your family, you provide for your loved ones. That's people's first impression of you. I'm also getting like maybe people seeing you with your family in the streets and they saw you like buying for your family and maybe for strangers as well. Like act of kindness with the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. What's people's first impression of you? That you're very lucky with the Wheel of Fortune. You create your own luck. Okay, it can be also people at your job that meet you for the first time. They feel like you're very lucky. What's people's first impression of you? My pile number 3. But I feel like it's because you're prepared. Okay, with the 7 of Pentacles, because 7 of Pentacles represents preparation as well. Okay, waiting for your investment, but you prepared for those investment. You didn't just, wow, it didn't just appear. 7 of Cups, you see 777, a lucky number. This is why I'm getting people feel like you're lucky. We have the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You take good care of your family. You're a family man or a family woman. Okay, I'm getting very friendly vibe. Pile number 3. This is how people view you, like, and this is their first impression of you. With the 7 of Cups, you may have a lot of options when it comes to love. That's people's first impression of you, because we do have the 2 of Cups, so people see you as ideal partner, but they also feel like others may see you the same. Okay, what's people's first impression of you? Okay, 5 of Swords in reverse, so this is really good. You don't engage in conflict with the 5 of Swords in reverse. You pick your battles. You don't let people rattle your cage. So maybe, let's say, for instance, somebody may have seen you for the first time and they've seen you engage like in a conflict and they've seen how you handle yourself. You did not let the person get to you or make you act out of character. Okay. So what's people's first impression of you? Yes, very loving and nurturing. You chose the high road. Like, let's say if you were in an argument with somebody and the person was like maybe yelling, calling you out, like calling you names. Okay, you did not engage or lower yourself to that person's level. You kept it cool, calm, and composed. Okay, very loving. You killed them with kindness with the Queen of Cups. Okay, that's people's first impression of you. What's people's first impression of you? We have the 2 of Wands. Okay, like you like to plan things ahead. You think before you speak with the 2 of Wands. Okay, you plan ahead. You don't just react. Yeah, you have strong boundaries with the 7 of Wands. You stand your ground. This is what I was getting, like you stood your ground. Maybe it was an argument with someone else and this person was probably more agitated than you, or, you know, all over the place, emotional when you were not. You hold your own. You did not react. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. You have a lot of self-love. That's people's first impression of you. Okay, you respect yourself. You think highly of yourself. This is why you don't engage in senseless arguments. What's people's first impression of you? What's people's first impression of you? What's people's first impression? Okay, We have the Hermit. So, what am I saying? Sorry, guys. This is the Hierophant, not the Hermit, okay? So maybe you have Virgo in your chart because I meant to say Hierophant. But definitely with the Hierophant, this is like a master, a guru, traditional person. This is people's first impression of you, that you're very traditional. We have the Six of Cups, that you're really good with children. Like you have a soft side to you. This is why we have the Queen of Cups as well, like the mother, nurturer, okay, caring. Okay, what's people's first impression of you? What's people's first impression of you? Ace of Pentacles, a provider. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles, good news. Yeah, that's people's first impression of you. And we also have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Definitely a provider energy. Okay, very caring, trustworthy. What's people's first impression of you? What's people's first impression of you? We have the Judgment card. So you may be a really good judge of character. Okay, you know how to avoid conflict as well. So this is why we have the Five of Swords in reverse. You're a really good judge of character, and you could tell when somebody is trying to engage you into an argument or engage you into some sort of conflict, and you know how to avoid it, and you know how to diffuse a situation as well. Okay, that's people's first impression of you. I'm really getting like people seeing you in action, where you had to engage somebody that was a little bit difficult, and you handle yourself really well. Okay, what's people's first impression of you, my pal? We have the Knight of Wands and the King, the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, we have two knights, okay? Okay, that there's like two sides to you. Not in a bad sense, but I'm getting like, you know, you have an adventurous side, but you also have a calm, cool, collected side to you with the Knight of Pentacles. That's people's first impression of you. And that side only comes out when you trust people, okay? You don't show that adventurous side right away. You're more calm, okay? That's people's first impression of you. They could feel like there is another side to you that you don't show the world, and that's the Knight of Wands, okay? That adventurous side. Maybe you like to do extreme sports here, okay? I heard bungee jumping. What's people's first impression of you? But that's the side that you show the people that you don't know, the Knight of Pentacles, okay? But that's still who you are, okay? But it's just like you only allow people that you feel comfortable with to see the Knight of Wands in you, that adventurous spirit in you, okay? What's people's first impression of you? Yeah, you're mysterious. With the Death card, Scorpio energy. That's people's first impression of you. Like I said, they could feel that there is another side to you that you don't really show the world unless you feel comfortable, okay? What's people's first impression of you? We have the King of Swords, you see? This is what I'm getting. You're more serious with the King of Swords. And we have the Queen and the King of Swords. This is where I'm getting like maybe some people feel like you may be in a couple, or you could be the ideal a lover. But you're more serious, okay? This is people's first impression of you. Very intelligent, very wise. What's people's first impression of you, my pal, number 3? What's people's first... Okay, we have Five of Swords. What's people's first impression of you? We have Three of Pentacles, okay? And we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm really getting like you work well with others with Three of Pentacles. You're collaborative. The Five of Swords could also represent like, you know, conflict, but you still know how to handle yourself well with conflict, okay? I'm not getting a negative energy with the Five of Swords. I'm not getting petty energy. I'm getting more, you know how to diffuse a situation, because the Three of Pentacles came out beside it. And the Three of Pentacles is a collaborative energy. So you know how to work well under pressure or with difficult people with the Five of Swords. That's people's first impression of you. I'm really getting work related. Okay, so let's say if there's new people coming in, you could be like a supervisor or a trainer. I feel like your position at work is some sort of trainer or something like that, or like a leader. And the way you handle yourself with new people or a difficult situation, you handle yourself well, okay? With the Three of Pentacles. And that's people's first impression of you. What's people's first impression of you? What's people's first impression of you? We have the Knight of Swords. You're quick on your feet. What's people's first impression of you? We have the High Priestess. Yeah, mysterious, knowledgeable, intuitive. That's people's first impression of you. This is why we have the Judgment, like you're a great judge of character and you don't engage in senseless arguments with the High Priestess. And this is people's first impression of you, okay? They could tell that there is like some sort of mystery or higher knowledge that you possess. They could feel that when they first meet you, okay? Let's get one more card. One more, just one. What's people's first impression of you? My pile number 3. Okay, no, that's 2. Just one, please. What's people's first? Thank you. Okay, we have the Star, okay? Healing energy. That you could also be popular or highly respected here, but you have a healing energy, okay? Soothing energy, Aquarius energy, and we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. Okay, that's people's first impression of you, that you are a star, that you may be very popular as well. Like I said earlier, like you're very popular, because we also have the Three of Cups, so friendly, okay? So that's all I have for you, my pile number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pile number 3. Bye.